I'm wanting to do a healing centered around beliefs, false beliefs, misconceptions about love. We've worked a lot about these negative memories, but I'm wanting to focus on the beliefs, any beliefs that were created to sort of armor against love, or armor against the previous experiences, or armor against others, or the self, just this armor that was created, which these beliefs are holding in place and preventing a different experience. So if in any way, I'm getting this. So we're going to shift out these beliefs. And I am feeling it in the solar plexus. It's a belief that I'm holding on to quite strongly. I do feel a tug in my solar plexus, as though some part of me is holding that in place to stay safe. And so if you feel that as well, that's my understanding of what that is. So really allowing any of these beliefs to surface. I'm hearing that love is negative. So if you've just had enough bad experiences, that the overall conclusion you've come to is that love is negative. Or if someone just said you were negative for actually being love, wherever this comes from, if it was from someone else's basically negative view of love and their projection onto you, or if this is from an experience that you had with a love relationship that was negative. In any way that this happened, wanting to shift out, calling in a shift out of this belief. Any misunderstanding that this is the truth, as we open the mind to have a different experience, and therefore open the heart to have a different experience. Allowing this cognitive reset trusting that we no longer need this belief to stay safe. Trusting that we no longer need it, as there is a part of you that knows it's not true. Feeling the peace restored to your body as the real truth is accepted. And not even accepted, but shared from within you. in some ways, it's like that part of you that knows the truth, knows what love really is taking care of the part of you that feels betrayed, let down, discouraged, misfit, mistaken, misunderstood, rejected, or abandoned. Allowing that to flow where it flows. I feel it in various parts of my body. It feels good. It feels like the truth. It feels like the truth. Okay, so that made me, I kind of triggered myself there, and we are going to do a healing for feeling unworthy or undeserving of good. Any negative belief or mindset or trauma or any belief that you are not worthy or deserving of good. I'm feeling this like up the back in the spine, the sacral, and all in the crown, third eye. Extracting that belief wherever it came from. As you accept that you are worthy and deserving of good. Any sense of guilt that this brings up for any wrongs or perceived wrongs, not measuring up, any negative self-evaluation that would prevent you from receiving good, clearing this out and accepting that you are worthy and deserving of receiving good unconditionally. Unconditionally. Through your higher self. Allowing that to shift out from the shoulders, middle back. It's still working in the third eye. The upper back. In any ways that people were too hard on you, or you were too hard on you, or just there's this feeling of being way too hard on you. any beliefs that being hard on yourself will work, will make you good. Just clearing out any negative beliefs around being hard on yourself or allowing others to be unnecessarily hard on you or really hard on you at all. If you look at the words hard on you, we don't need this. You can be soft and others can be soft with you. Restoring this in the mind, in the heart, in the solar plexus. Trusting that we no longer need this belief to stay safe, to get love, to win people over, or in any way be enough. Clearing that out, clearing the need for that out, as we recognize that is simply the result of being in harsh environments and is not the divine truth. It is not the truth of love, of our higher self, or the Divine Mother. Lots of beautiful flowers bloom in the most gentle of environments. I'm seeing this as, if you cannot see this for yourself, think about being hard on a flower and the destructiveness to that flower. Especially if you are sensitive. And how what they need to thrive is also sensitivity and softness. If you roughly replant a flower, you will likely destroy those roots. So we are bringing in this awareness of deservingness, of gentleness, as you would handle the roots in a flower being repotted. Wanting to clear any shock that you have undergone, even like an addiction to shock or shocking experiences, because I'm thinking of the flower and how you can shock that root system if you are rough with it. And that can just become a lifestyle of like shock or rough experiences. And I wanted to clear this out, clear any beliefs out that this is necessary or normal. And allowing the higher truth to come in now. The highest truth to come in now. The highest love to come in now. And grace. To remove that shock from our systems. and restore worthiness to a better way, a kinder way, a more gentle way. I'm seeing that in the third eye and the crown, the frontal cortex, the neck, the jaw, and the brow. So it's really in the brow area, I feel it quite strongly. I think other healers I know might call this an implant because it feels weird. What I've come across here in the brow, it's coming across like I would call an implant. Something implanted in you, either from society, from a family member, from a movie. I don't know where they come from, but it's not yours. And I'm going to remove it from wherever it came from. Send it to the light. Send it where it belongs, to what it belongs. And allowing your higher self to bring in light to fill in that place that it was. Sometimes I think we pick up false guidance, false beliefs, and like ways to live by when we cannot find our own for various reasons. Whether we were already fractured from our higher self and spirituality, knowingness, or chronic destabilization and fear, which overrides that intuitive nature. Lots of reasons, but I want to restore that connection to your higher self and your higher knowing and a balanced third eye, so that no other false beliefs can be put in that brow area where they do not belong. And allowing your higher knowing to come through with higher wisdom. Good. So much work here in the third eye. Just feels so much movement and like change, movement, realign it, or maybe it's, I'm trying to figure out what I'm feeling. It's the truth coming in so much. Higher self. It's really writing this. It feels so good but so uncomfortable at the same time, like to not be thinking like I was used to thinking. So if you feel like, I don't know, doing something mindless today while you're brain really reprograms itself here. Well, the higher self is reprogramming it. But you may take a break from what you normally think about and the way you normally think, as it's realigning you. If you feel called to. I'm just getting a feeling like that's what a lot of people will feel called to. Or sleep. It's still working there. It's quite far-reaching. This negative belief really had a grasp, it seems, because it's where the energy is coming in is so many places. It's coming in through that third eye region, but it's moving and affecting so many other parts of my head and my chest and so many other systems, it seems. Okay, allowing this to anchor, to fully anchor and ground. It's grounding into the sacral. It's grounding into my sacral because I think that I have a fixed sacral chakra. I'm wondering if perhaps this will ground into other chakras for other people, to fixed ones. Like I'm getting that this is grounding to some people's solar plexus, but for me, I'm actually feeling it in my sacral here. I mean, you don't really need to know that, but if you feel it and you can feel these things in your body, that would be confirmation for you. Good job. Yeah, I'm definitely getting it's grounding into someone's solar plexus here. Okay, it's still, I mean, it kind of feels complete. I think it might continue to. No, it's still working. No, it's complete. It just feels new, different. I don't know. This is very interesting to watch this in my body. There's a lot of positive energy here. It's really kind of reconstructing the whole energy field. I guess that was the big one, because yeah, this is like massive movement. I would definitely recommend drinking water or taking a bath or eating well, just to really support what looks like this is going to be a very drastic shift. Not drastic like shocking, but like this is good. Okay, I feel that it is done, or it's probably going to keep working, or it's just keeping working, to be honest here. This one has taken on like a life of its own, as your higher truth is really like ping-ponging all over. I'm tempted to just leave it here to keep working. Because, yeah, as I'm holding space for this, it's really working here. It's really moving. It's reorganizing and reaching places within you quite extensively. It's anchoring back into the sacral again. It's like your inner support system will be much more supportive. It is much more supportive. Actually, I think I just felt that anchor in the root. And it's reaching back towards the crown now. As we reach a completion here. It seems to have cleared the central channel, or strengthened the central channel as well. Here. It's clearing out the crown now. Allowing the crown to open, to receive, and to also return the wisdom to the heavens, to your higher self, you could say. Okay, good. I felt it open there. That's very interesting. It seems the crown is also a way of returning information to your higher self and source. I think we tend to think of it as receiving only, or at least I did, but really I'm seeing a return here. Like a returning of information. It's very interesting. Either way, that central channel is being cleared significantly and strengthened significantly. So I'm going to bring this to a close. And thank you.